Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing another One Piece reaction and review. This time chapter 1112. Yeah, I haven't done one of these in quite a little bit because of the break, and then I also missed the last chapter. Just, stuff like that. I'm really, my memories are really fuzzy on where we last left off. I know there was some significant stuff because I think the chapter before, so chapter 1110, that was at the end of that one. Was that the end of that one, or maybe that was even earlier? Was when the rest of the Gorosei showed up. I think yeah, some stuff happened, but my mind's fuzzy. I'm sure I'll get remembering it as I go. But yeah, just haven't done these in a minute. But anyways, I'm still excited to see what happens, even though I'm not, sure exactly where we're at right now in terms of the story and everything. But anyways, why don't we just get, let's see. Why don't we just get right into it? Starting off with the cover page, which, let's see here. So it's Yamato and Kinemon. I forgot his name for it. Man, I was going to say like Kinjiro because I got him mixed up. But it says Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pilgrimage, Volume 3. You can have that parting gift, Yamato, as long as you do something for me. Okay, so he's giving Yamato, I mean, it looks like just one of those little envelopes that they put money in or something. But it looks like he has some request for her, so I guess we'll see what that's all about next time. But anyways, let's actually see what the actual chapter is going on. Okay. All pacifistas Mark III are neutralized. Increase bombardment. Okay, yeah, I do remember that. Where did they say neutralized here, but wasn't it that they got them turned to their side? I guess we'll see. Increase bombardment. Make sure Emperor Straw Hat Luffy doesn't escape. We see a pacifist laying on the ground here. Wherever you do, stop Jewelry Bonnie from leaving. And here we have, I don't remember his name. He's the bald Gorosei with the sword. Some sort of like skeleton horse devil fruit type thing. What does he say? Only 12 years old, and you gave this mere girl enough power to level an entire country. What a foolish rebellion to stage against us, Vegapunk. Okay, now we're cutting over to Oimo and Kashi, it looks like here. Let's get back to the ship. There's some deadly foes on this island. Yeah, so they're still trying to escape. They're still getting absolutely bombarded at the same time, though. Don't let them take off. Sink the Elbaf ship. Hurry to the northeast shore. Oh, here's Frankie going head-to-head with Vice Admiral right here. He says, move it. Vice Admiral says, you'll go nowhere. And they're both calling out their moons. Steve, Frankie's strong, right. And it looks like, yeah, Frankie overpowered him, which is, I mean, good for Frankie. Taking on a Vice Admiral like that, he gives him a nice swift punch right in the face. Let's see. Is this, take my daddy to safety, Mr. Giant. You bet. Is that Bonnie talking about Kuma? About the, or, yeah. Anyways. Okay, yeah. Prepare to die. You'll never have that weapon of war. Jewelry Bonnie, you little snot. Is this another one of the Vice Admirals? I don't remember what all the Vice Admirals looked like when they were introduced. No, don't call him a weapon. And then she turns him into a little kid and then kicks him right in the face as well. I guess it's okay because she's also really young, but when she's in like an adult form and kicking a small child, it looks pretty bad. And this Marine off to the side actually says that, stop it, this just looks wrong. Let's see, wait. Oh, yeah. Don't call him a weapon. My daddy is a hero, Chin Man. Yeah, that's true. They don't really see it like that, though. All they want is power. Okay, and then the video, of course, I forgot about that. It's still going on, so let's see. Labo phase. I can't help but notice you're not drinking your Vega coffee. It's hot. I have a very sensitive tongue. That's me, Shaka. You knew that already. 4 more minutes, Stella. Sip. Yow! They're just like, this is stupid. This is one of the Gorosei. Again, I don't remember all their names. I will try it, but he says this is clearly the same room. York over here. They must have recorded the message here, but whoa! And then a huge laser. There's something blast through. I don't know. Wait, stop! Don't just go crazy. Okay. So whichever Gorosei that was, he blasted a hole right through it. I don't know what his intention was, but the recording is still going. Still, there's not much time left. Why not use thermoelectric elements to take the coffee's heat and convert the energy? And so, yeah, he just keeps talking. See, the message is still going. If I were the Stella, I would hide the transmission transponder snell emitting the message somewhere. He says, then I'll simply destroy the entire lab. York says, you can't. The second floor of Building B is for weapons development. The first floor is the power plant. The third floor of Building C has our entire supply of pressurized gas cylinders. Destroy any one of them. Now set off a chain reaction throughout the lab that blows up Punk Records itself. And think of where it is. Your neural pathways should be the same as his. Wait. Oh yeah. Okay, no, that was the Gorosei's talking. He said, then think where it is. Your neural pathways would be the same as his. Yeah, she's just saying, like, don't do anything crazy. There's a crap ton of random weapons and chemicals and machinery. Like, it's gonna go insane. Like the entire island would probably be obliterated if they set that off. York says, I'll stop it, of course. If I add crime upon crime, it'll only make it harder to get along with you folks. I sense the voice of a small creature in Punk Records. Is it a transponder snail? York says the transmission transponder snail was just recently completed. You can recognize it by its triangular spiral shape. Okay, so it was just recently completed. So it's like some sort of genetic, what's it called? Like they created it, like it's a genetic creation and not just a natural thing. That's interesting. It's interesting because it's like, well, couldn't he just make a piece of technology that does the same thing? But it's just kind of cool how integral transponder snails are to the technology of this world. Gorosei just says, tell me how to get in. And then this is Stussy over here. Oh, and she's just hanging out with Kaku, it looks like. She's huffing, well, aren't you lucky? Seems it wasn't interested in you. Kaku just says, bah, speak for yourself. What was that monster? Based on the conversation, one of the 5 elders responds, you think so? What a ghastly transformation. They abandoned you, didn't they, Stussy? How sad and ironic. After you chose to betray us. Sorry, but staying behind was my idea. Someone has to carry out the final job after all. What is the final job? Okay, I'm having a hard time because I'm like, okay, is this something from previous chapters that I've forgotten about, or is this new information? Also, I don't know if I mentioned this. I'm reading the official translation. This is a random weird point to put it in the video. I should have put this at the beginning, and I'm too lazy to fix it. So I'm reading the official translation. I'll probably continue to read the official translation. That just works better for me. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, I don't know what's going on. Stussy has some important job. Maybe it has something to do with the message, but I don't know if she would know about that. She might, I guess. I guess I'm guessing that's what it is. It probably has something to do with the message. Wait, you mean to tell me we're leaving Stussy behind? So this is no, this isn't a flashback. What other option we got? Undoing the barriers gotta happen at the same moment the ship escapes. Okay, yeah, actually that makes sense. I think they did probably mention that. If not, though, that makes perfect sense. Edison, I'm pretty sure that's the little guy's name. He says, the only way to lower the Frontier Dome is at the command room. She volunteered to do it. If you want to do right by her sacrifice, you better make sure this escape's a success, eh? Nami says, well, of course we're going to do everything we can to escape, but still. The problem, Robin says, the problem is the distance that the Vegaforce 1 would have flown us. Exactly right, Nico Robin. I've calculated it up, and going by classical mechanics, the ship's guaranteed to land on solid ground now. What? Usopp's yelling. What's he yelling about? Let's see. Hey, folks, the coup de burst is all ready to rock. Once Zoro's group gets here, we're going to make a super jump out to sea. And if it looks like we're not going to make it, that's your cue to help us out. You got that? Edison's just laughing, I guess. Must be hard to beat your ship. I don't know who's saying this. But that's probably Edison still. But I love the guts you got. Wherever miracles occur, that's the power behind them. And that's coming from a scientist. Huh, Edison? What? He's jumping off now. What is he doing? I'll make sure your ship touches down in the water. Trust in me. Simulate external damage 78%. It won't kill me. Here goes. And then he explodes. Okay. He said it won't kill him, I guess. What is he? Is he damaging the shield or something? What in the world? Okay. Big double page spread. I'm going to try not to look at the big picture, but what is going on? Okay, are we moving on to... Okay. There's an inward wind pulling us toward the island. Whoa, some giant... It's like a sandworm. Oh, yeah, that's one of the Gorosei. I was going to say, it looks like a sandworm from Doom just with a human mouth. But no, that's one of the Gorosei. I vaguely remember that. And he's literally just sucking in, and it looks like it's genuinely hard to escape. Yeah. The suction is enormous. We're not getting anywhere. Dory and Bragi, they're trying to run. Luffy's obviously with them as well. So they're trying to get out of that. That's it. If you're that hungry, and Luffy kicks a building, it looks like, have a building. Whoa. It goes way... Yeah, it like makes a dent in the back of his head by how hard it flies into this guy's mouth. Okay, it looks like he's stunned for a bit, so they continue running. Gababa, that was fun. Luffy's pretty drained right now. Yeah, he says, but not tired or something. Yeah. Luffy's not in a good state now. We probably need to get off this island soon. I think I've been saying that for the past dozen or so chapters, but we really need to get off this island. What's this? What happened, Straw Hat? You've turned into some strange old man. Ran out of food power. You need food? How about some Hawkarl or something? Hawkarl. Wow, what's that smell? It's fermented shark. Emergency rations from Elbaf. Tastes good when you're used to it. Okay. That it doesn't sound very good. I mean, maybe it's all right. Who am I to judge? But yep, Luffy's back to full strength, or maybe not full strength. He's feeling good again. Yeah, I feel energized again though. The way your body works is so simple. Yeah. You're back to the old you. Okay, he's not going into Gear 5th though. Maybe he doesn't have quite enough energy for that, but he's going into Gear 4. Look out, Boar. Gear 3. Or maybe he's just in Gear 3. The rings around his eyes made me think Gear 4, but never mind. Gum Red Rock right on his head. Same move he did to Kaido. Right on his head. Completely, flattening him into the ground. Let's see how much damage it actually did. What? Luffy says, yeah, how hard is that thing? Oh my gosh. So his head is just, brutal. That was, full-on hockey, on fire, flaming fist, giant red rock right to this guy's dome, and it does not do anything. Okay, we're going over to rear side Labo phase. Stop, what is that? Something's coming. Okay, another one of the Gorosei. A crab, and that must be Saturn's right there. And then on the northeast shore, we have, bald guy. Oh no, Mr. Giant. It looks like a giant just got cut just from this guy coming past. Who's that? And this, he's a Gorosei, he's a terrible guy, but this little panel right here goes so hard. He looks very cool right there. So I guess he just rode by and, slashed that giant there. But yeah, and that's not good. This is not like what we got. Bonnie and Frankie and I forget this one's name every single time. Every single time I do one of these chapters, I forget their name. Oh, come on. The big one. The big Vegapunk. The big one that's a little girl. That's big. The whatever. It doesn't matter. I need to like spend some time and actually remember these names. It's just like we got introduced to all the Gorosei. I try to remember their names. We get introduced to all these Vegapunks. I try to remember their names, and I'm just gonna finish this chapter. I have 2 panels left. Over at Punk Records Labo phase. 1 minute left, Stella. I know. Here it is. Fortune was not on your side, Vegapunk, and so he's coming up on the transponders now, and something's making a glub glub noise. Probably the transponders now. And his last little speech bubble is just ellipses. So I don't know. Maybe he saw something interesting there, but yeah, that's the end of the chapter. To be continued. I don't think there's a break next week. I don't see why there would be another break. It'd be pretty brutal to do that. But yeah, another great chapter. It's definitely focused on just how powerful these Gorosei really are. Because it's just like they're like no one's able to really do anything to really stop them. Luffy was able to, shove that building down that worm thing's throat, which kind of stopped him for a bit. But we know that's not going to be anything big. That was mostly just to delay him. But yeah, he punched the giant boar. Did like nothing. That's the one. I know what he looks like. I know what the guy looks like. I just don't know their names. But yeah, Luffy did a red rock right on his skull. And like that when he did that to Kaido, did it or it was red rock. What? Am I getting confused? Am I getting confused now? Oh my gosh. I'm feeling like a fake One Piece fan right now. I need to look this up now. Because maybe he had a different name. Because he definitely did Red Rock. Yeah. And like that actually did that damaged Kaido. That was a pretty good move. Maybe it wasn't crazy, but it did damage. But this one, not only did it not do damage, Luffy's hurting afterwards, which is not good at all. Yeah. And he's not going into Gear 5. I doubt he'll go into Gear 5 I don't want to say for the rest of the arc, because this arc, again, I've said this so many times, I have no idea how long it's going to be anymore. It's very hard to tell. So he's not going into Gear 5 anytime soon, I don't think. But yeah, there's the transponder snails there. They literally say 1 minute left. If Oda, if this guy comes in and stops the transponder snail and we don't get to find out what that information was, and it's just, oh my gosh, that would be so brutal. Oda might do that though. He can be really cruel with these type of things. But I do just want more lore. The problem is that Oda will give us lore, but then it doesn't answer every question. It'll be like, okay, you answered 1 or 2 questions, but now I have like 6 more. Okay, so now can you answer those? And it becomes hard because the more Oda reveals stuff, it's like I'm just gonna keep wanting more and more, and it's a very hard balance to achieve. So, and yeah, Oda's not gonna spend several chapters just giving us all the answers, obviously. So I understand that. If we don't find out, what I'm saying is I think I'll survive. Maybe, we'll see. But yeah, yeah, Edison's doing something. I don't know what it. I don't know. Something probably about the shields. And he just exploded himself. So, that's cool. He says it's not bad. But yeah, Stussie's staying behind. I don't... is Stussy gonna die? I don't think so. I don't... Because it's like... Oda wouldn't. Oh yeah, Oda wouldn't kill her. Oda, I'm just thinking because Oda. It feels like One Piece is kind of becoming more and more willing to kill off characters. Just what we had with Shaka. I got it. Just what we had with Shaka and obviously Vegapunk. So, Oda might just be killing off more characters. But also, like, there's not some really strong reason, I feel like, to kill off Stussy right now. I think Oda could do a lot more with her. But I don't know, maybe he just feels like, she's a cool idea, but she's not necessary for the story. Killing her off will, show these guys threat more. And also, like, I don't know, just do something. But yeah, the more I read this arc, it feels like a parallel to Sabaody. Just with Sabaody, it introduced Jewelry Bonnie. Kuma was significant there. That's a similar thing here with the pacifistas and all that. It feels similar also because Sabaody helped to begin the transition to the Paramount War. And I think it's significant to say that was the beginning of the transition, because it didn't go Sabaody and then the Final War, or the Paramount War. And so this arc, Egghead, I think will help to start the transition to, the big final battle. So the arc with the big final battle, it's not going to be the next arc. There's still more to set up. But this will begin that transitionary stage. It will have a couple more arcs, help to, set all the players in motion, and then we'll have that big final battle. How big those arcs that are going to be in between, I'm not sure. And there could also be, another arc just thrown in there that's not directly involved with the final war necessarily. That's more about something else that we need to get cleared up. I don't know. Oda could do a lot of things. One Piece is in such an interesting state right now. It is insane. But yeah, I do hope we get information about this message that Vegapunk set up in next chapter. That's really my main. That's the main thing I'm looking forward to. And if Oda is like, oh, at the very end of the next chapter, there's still like 10 seconds left or something. But wait. Okay, wait, is it 1 minute left before where it doesn't matter either way, but I'm just like, is Oda really gonna stretch out 1 minute for like an entire chapter? That's more of what the anime does. I don't think the manga would do that. Anyways, I've just been kind of rambling on. I don't really know how much I have to say. It's a good chapter. One Piece is good, guys. Did you know this? Yeah, I'm having a good time. Anyways, that's all I have to say. Tell me your thoughts on this chapter or this video. I'd love to hear them. Remember to save the blobfish, and I'll see you guys next time.